everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda and it is 6 p.m. and it is 94 degrees. I had some things I had to take care of this morning and I was not able to get out here early, and when I got back it was too hot, and so now it's still hot. So I'm just gonna come out here, I'm gonna check on the eggs. I have been leaving some eggs in the hen house, in the boxes, to let these hens that are wanting to be parents, they've gone Brody. I'm leaving those eggs in there. We marked the eggs and we're gonna leave some eggs in there so that they can go ahead and so that they can try and hatch those eggs. We just took over the marker, marked those eggs that we're gonna be leaving to try to hatch. And so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get those other eggs out. They already have their food and water, so I don't have to do that part. Hey y'all. Hey girl. How y'all doing? Y'all staying cool out here? I do have the pool over here with water in it. Then they have their regular water 5-gallon buckets that they use, those containers. So we just go, waltzes out here. I don't want to get stung, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna see if I can harvest those eggs. Hey Kane, what you doing back there, dude? What you doing? Y'all got y'all food. Y'all can go over there and eat your food. Y'all trying to see what I'm fixing to do? Hey. Okay, what we got here? Nothing. This is the box right here that we're leaving the eggs in. Y'all, these wasps are on a rampage out here. And Blanche is in here on those eggs. She's the one that's taking care of those eggs. And she's in there on them. And the other eggs that we are trying to hatch are in this box. Okay, and she's in here taking care of them. So we don't have to worry about those two boxes. I'm just going to check this box to see if there are any in here to be harvested. And there are. Okay, there were 7 eggs in there to be harvested. And y'all, we may have too many eggs in here that they're sitting on, but they are sitting on a lot of eggs. There is possibly some more eggs in here that I could, well, besides the ones that are marked, because I don't know if once the chickens are sitting on the eggs, if they will continue to lay eggs on those. So we'll check those out. I'll wait till tomorrow. We'll check those out. I'll see if there are any more. But when we harvested the eggs yesterday, there weren't any extra eggs in there. The only eggs they were sitting on were the eggs that were marked. So we'll have to check that out tomorrow. But we did bring one egg in and we looked at it to, underneath the light to see if there was any membrane in there that looked like, how it looks when there's a chicken inside of it, and there appeared to be some membrane in there. So let's just keep an eye on it and see how that works. Okay, but first, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna show you all the seeds that I got in, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plant some of those seeds. Okay, so the seeds that I'm going to be planting today are some that I just got in. And the first one is Snapdragon. So there's no picture or anything on here, but I do have some Snapdragons because these will grow really good throughout the fall and winter months. I also have some Stevia. Some of you may know I planted Stevia before, and there were just a few seeds in the packet that they sent me. So this one has a whole lot more seeds in it. And I hope that they will produce some stevia for me this time, because I still have not gotten to harvest any stevia. This one is the rainbow mix Swiss chard. And there are no pictures or anything like that, but I have Swiss chard, I have some Pansies, Stevia, and Snapdragon. So these are the ones that I'm going to be planting today. And I also have some of the green Swiss chard. I'm going to go ahead and plant that also. If you love spinach and you have not been able to get your spinach to grow, don't give up on the spinach, but plant you some Swiss chard. Swiss chard will continue to grow for you. I still have Swiss chard in my garden that I've been harvested some the other day. It is still sweet and delicious. So Swiss chard is something that you can have if you have been having trouble with the spinach. But go ahead and get those spinach seeds ready so that you can plant those out also, because we're not giving up on anything. Anything we want in our garden, we're going to plant it, we're going to get it to grow. And that is our motto. We're making it grow. It's going to grow. We're going to force it to grow. If it decides that it thinks it's not going to grow, we're forcing it. We're going to keep on dropping those seeds till we get whatever it is that we like to eat, whatever our family likes to eat. We're going to be having all of those things growing in our garden, because your choices are getting smaller and smaller at the store. So we want to have it where we can go out into our garden, we can pick these things, we can harvest these things, bring them into our house, we can freeze them, put them into our jars, put them on our pantry shelf, and we can have whatever it is that we want to eat as far as fruits and vegetables are concerned. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to, I've already washed up some of my trays. My trays are looking raggedy. Show you what I got. This is what my small trays are looking like. And y'all, I really want to put it in my small trays, but these small trays are looking raggedy. I have some trays that are larger than this, but that is going to use up too much soil. So as far as getting your seedling started, you don't want to use a lot of soil. Now, I did think about using some of my trays to just go ahead and put the, I was going to put the soil in the bottom of my trays. But y'all, these are some good trays. So my first problem with that was that I would not have any drainage holes in here. So that is a no-no. You want to make sure that you have some drainage holes in whatever it is that you're going to start those seedlings in, because you do not want those seedlings to get waterlogged and then they are going to die. So whatever you have is going to have some holes in it. So these little raggedy trays right here, they have holes in them, and that is what I'm going to use. Now these trays will fit into this other, these little containers, these starter trays will fit into these other containers. But y'all, this is the problem that I ran into, and I think I told you all before. They all need to get together and decide on, are we going to make all of this stuff fit the same? Because see now, this is using up space. I don't have enough room over here to get another tray. Even if I turn it this way, I don't have enough room. These won't even go. They're going to be sitting up like that. So I don't like the fact that a lot of these trays that I'm ordering are not fitting together. So we're going to have to make it work though, because I am very excited about getting these seeds started. So I'm not going to let the fact that these trays are not the perfect trays for me right now. I'm going to use what I have, and then this is going to be enough to get me started right here. I have 4, I think, of these. And it doesn't matter that, some of my soil is probably going to fall out of some of these areas, but that's going to be okay, because when it falls out, it's going to fall out into a tray, and hopefully I'll have my seedling in there, and I'll push it up against the sides of the tray, get them to hold up for as long as it takes for that seedling to get up, and then me to get it up potted or get it out into my garden. I also want to mention to y'all, go ahead, and if you're going to need row covers, because more than likely you're going to need row covers, because as we start getting these seedlings planted out into the garden, we're going to need something to cover them up with, because those moths are going to be after them. Those moths are going to come in and they're going to lay their eggs if you don't have a row cover on your brassicas. So you want to think about, if you're going to put it in a raised bed or if you're going to put it in ground garden, if you're going to go ahead and get these brassicas out early, consider having some sort of floating row cover to cover those with. I'll have some on some of mine. I know I'm not gonna have them on all of them because I've got a lot of beds, and that's gonna be a lot of row covers to get. I probably got about 10 row covers that will go over my bed, so I'll be able to cover half, and I plan to invest in a few more. But those are just some things to make sure that you consider that. And then what I'll do for those other ones is I'll make sure I have some BT on hand so that I can spray the brassicas in case the moth gets out there and lays some of the eggs on there. And it also, I think, will help prevent that moth from laying eggs on your brassicas. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these. I'm gonna go ahead and get my soil into these trays, and then we're gonna get started planting. And it's not gonna take us very long to get these planted, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. So I am gonna put these back in my pocket so they don't get wet, and we're gonna fill these containers with some soil. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna moisten my soil. You don't want to have it dripping wet, but you want to have it moistened. So I'm just gonna make sure that it is moist enough. And see it, you want to have it where it's like that. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fill my trays. Okay, so you know with brassica seeds, most of the brassica seeds are gonna be very small. And so I'll be dropping most of them on top, but those Swiss chard seeds are gonna be larger. And so I will be making a small indentation in my soil to plant those Swiss chard seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of my soil into my trays. And I'm as excited about these, the Stevia seeds that I got in as I am any of my other seeds. And also very excited about my pansy seeds. And I will be planting more of all of these. But what I'm gonna do is just start out with these because, as I said, these are all the trays that I have. Okay, so now we got our soil moistened, and we're gonna start with our rainbow mix Swiss chard. And these will be the larger seeds. And I'm just gonna make an indentation in each of these, and I don't want it too. Okay, so see, I had to compact this because those seeds are gonna get lost. And so you wanna make sure that you push your soil down into your trays, because if you do not, your seeds will be lost. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a press down first. Press down all of my little cells. And that's giving it a stronger and more solid foundation, because you don't want those seeds lost. And that is the problem with sometimes when our seeds don't germinate, it's because they were planted too deep. Okay, so now that we have covered, put my soil back in here because I need my soil. I don't want to waste that soil on the ground. So now I can go back and put in those little indentions and get ready to drop my seeds in here. And I am gonna split these up. Cause I'm gonna plant a lot of Swiss chard, but I'm just gonna put one of these seeds in each one of these. I dropped 2. Let's see. Get 1 in each of these trays. Okay, and now I do have a little bit of soil I may have gotten on here, but they'll be okay. It's not like they're gonna plant themselves inside this package. I would prefer not to, but I got a little soil on there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the green Swiss chard. Some of these seeds are smaller than others. Okay, so that's gonna be 24 Swiss chard plants. 12 of the mix. There's gonna be 12 of the mix and 12 of the green. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna label those. Okay, these are the mix. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit of soil and add to the top of these seeds, since they are your larger seeds. Or you can just push those seeds down just a little bit. Okay, so next I am going to plant these other 2 trays right here are going to be my Stevia. Okay, let's see what this Stevia is looking like. It looks the same as it did before. Looks like some trash. So hopefully I have some good Stevia seeds in here, because this is what I had last time and I didn't get anything. Uh-oh, and the wind is blowing it, and it's almost impossible to just get a little, to get one in here. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and put into each one of my compartments. And I definitely don't want to over cover this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cover this with my Mickey light. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some germination, and I will keep you all updated, because y'all know I don't care if it's in the middle of the night. If I come through there and see that there's some germination on this Stevia, I'll be waking y'all up. Okay, so go ahead and get my label. Okay, so these are going to be my pansies and my snapdragons. Okay, this is the snapdragon. And these seeds are tiny. So I'm going to do these trays at the top with the snapdragons. Definitely will be using all of these seeds. I'm just going to pour them into my hand. And they will not be getting any soil on top of them. Make sure we get every little seed out of this. Okay, so that's the snapdragon. And this one is going to be our pansy. All right, let's see what they gave us in the pansy packet. It feels like I got a lot. Because you saw that the packet that I opened, I think I had gotten those seeds from, I don't know. They may have, I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say. But whoever I had gotten those other seeds from, there were barely any seeds. So this looks a whole lot better. And I'm going to do these this is what I'm going to use. That's probably too much. So I have this much that I can plant when I get some more trays. So it's going to go in. I'm just going to. And I'm going to be able to put some of these back, because I'm not going to waste my seeds. Yeah, I'm putting these back. I want to have a lot of pansies. I want to have a lot of trays of pansies. So I will be looking for some more trays in the morning. I have not gone into my storage building and got any trays. These were out in the garden. So there are more trays around here. Okay, so we have our pansies and our snapdragons, two of our beautiful fall and winter flowers. And we're just going to cover them very lightly with some vermiculite. And as you all know, the vermiculite helps to keep the fungus gnats away and helps to keep fungus from building up on top of your seedling trays. And I forgot to put some on my trays when I up potted. I did not put any vermiculite on my up potted plant, so I need to go ahead and get some vermiculite on those up potted plants, and I'll do that when I finish up potting, because I did not up pot the rest of those plants yet. So I'll go ahead and I'll get started on that. But I hope that you all have enjoyed this video today, and that you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye. Don't forget to mist them very lightly.